Hey everybody, Liz Rabbit here once again.
And Jack Rabbit.
And today I'm going to be playing What Remains of Edith Finch, if you can't tell by the little logo floating around there.
Which is a game that I've never heard of before.
I watched several YouTubers play it, and I thought that it would be great to play for the channel. It's a narrative game, and it has absolutely no combat.
Where did you find the game?
I found it in the Microsoft Store on Xbox.
Okay.
It wasn't very much. I think I got it on sale for like $14.99. We're going right into it. Well, it's pretty so far. It's very atmospheric. Hey, Captain.
And so far it looks nice.
Even though it's overcast. Apparently I have some flowers and let's take out. Alright. Open the book. Open the book. Yeah, right there.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
I'm just going to start at the beginning. With the house.
Is it Monster House?
Okay, so we're jumping somewhere?
See how pretty that is? That's what made me want to play this game, is just watching clips of it and how pretty it actually is.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Well, that sucks. Like I said, I didn't watch all of it. I just watched bits and pieces of it.
What is this?
It's a mailbox.
Oh, okay.
The little model of the house.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Obviously, you never opened them. We're just gonna leave those in
Yeah,
there.
for something marked urgent.
Yeah, but I don't know what engine this is made on, but
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Rude, Edith. Anyway, I don't know what engine it's built on, but the atmosphere actually looks better than Fallout 76 does.
Yeah, definitely.
It actually looks 3D. No trespassing. I live here. See, I mean, look at that. Look at the scenery. Look at the water effect. Now, playing Fallout 76 or even Fallout 4 didn't even have nearly these graphics of this little indie game.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Just a key.
Maybe
Some
she thought
floating
I'd know.
words there.
Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
You want to take the high road or the low road?
It is an interesting little effect, having the words floating there in front of you.
I'm taking the low road. Look at this.
Is there no run in this game, or is it just like the one
there's
speed?
no run. There's no sprint. The most
The truth
interaction.
is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Oh,
But
okay,
now
so
I have
she's coming to
questions about
inherit
my
it.
family that only the house knew the answers to.
You're a frog. I mean, look at this. Look how pretty.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Doesn't sound silent to me. I hear frogs and bugs. I hear my footsteps. Missing poster. Okay. Character's a little chubby.
I was going to say, this is a long path.
Can't see. Oh, there's no flashlight or anything like that either.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Big house.
Yeah.
What's over there? It's like a dead sea serpent. Can I go out to it? No. No. No, I can't.
Oh, so the game won't let you walk any further than this?
No.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
A what? A dragon
I
in the
was
pond?
6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Well, that thing's amazingly preserved if it killed your grandfather. Still hear that frog.
As a
Crickets.
child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Well, I mean, it does look like a creepy house.
Kudos on the sound effects to the developers. I mean, the
Now,
footsteps.
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I'm 17, and I got this big house to myself. Open the door.
If you're afraid of the house, why are
I
you
hoped
coming
the
out here
key
by
might unlock
yourself?
the front door. It didn't.
Alright, well, I can't get through here.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Well, you didn't... Close the flap. Well, you didn't hear her say something about, that she's got questions about her family? Like, her mom was her last living relative. The only way she's gonna get these answers is coming back to this house. I mean, it's pretty safe. I mean, it is her house, and it is out in the middle of nowhere.
It is creating a good atmosphere as well.
I mean, look, the weathering on the door is nice, the weathering on the wood. I think the development team for this only had like 100 people, if that, on it.
You know, that is something I absolutely hate. It's wind chimes.
There was no... Okay.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I didn't mean to do that. What was that? Light switch.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Of course.
Then why would you let me use it? Just keep going and clicking it. So we have another car. Look, open door.
For the first time in years,
2010.
I felt like I was home.
Lots of wine. And books.
In a place that makes you feel uncomfortable.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith Edie Dawn Lewis. In loving memory of Lewis Finch.
Wonder what he passed away from.
Yeah, I'm not telling you anything.
It's a lot of dishes, man.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
The Chinese a lot because nobody's doing the dishes.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
That's a lot of salmon.
Yeah.
That's a lot more salmon. Look at that. Ew.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
So, nobody came back to clean this up. Edie.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Alright.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Now, that's just creepy. The smile with too many teeth is actually really creepy.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
It sank. Oh, that's a cool effect. The words went up the chimney.
Yeah.
There's a lot of books.
Mom always told me to
this
stay
door.
out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Well,
Right, so we still don't know what this key goes to.
I'm gonna play with the music box.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Setting up more
along
creepy
with the
atmosphere.
house.
Yeah, all we need is a creepy piano that plays by itself now. Alright, just cuts off. Look at all the bugs.
I've always been fascinated with insects,
So,
but I've never wanted to have a collection of them pinned
well,
into,
that goes back to the kitchen.
pinned into a box.
What does that say about this? Nope.
A lot
Yeah.
of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Alright.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Well, that's not morbid.
Yeah, that's pretty morbid.
Burying our freaking family in there, right?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
I'm stuck. Damn stairs.
Sounds like the people that lived here had a lot of issues.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
So your family member dies.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin. So your
Was his name Obin or Odin?
Odin.
Odin.
So your family member dies, so you just seal up their bedroom.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I mean, that doesn't seem very sane.
Mom
would
must
you
have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Your mom likes locking doors, is what I'm getting from this. She has a thing for frickin' door locks.
Their last night here must have been pretty bad, because, I mean, look how much stuff they left behind.
This one.
Another people.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Yeah. I hope you don't mean literally.
Again, this family had issues.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
You had no friends. Well, that's just kind of sad, Edith.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Alright. Okay, well, I got one more hallway.
I
This
spent
one's
a lot
open?
of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
There's like whale sharks on the wall.
Whale sharks.
I guess that's the original house, or a rendition of it. Whale shark. Nothing else.
Yeah, it's a pretty barren room. Most of the
A
other
train
rooms
car.
were full of junk and
Lewis told me
clutter.
there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Yay!
Yeah, we finally found where the key goes.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now
So this
it
was
time
here
to find out
all
what my
these
mom had
years
been
and-
afraid of.
Yeah, squeeze myself through here.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I
Alright.
had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Alright, and I think that's where I'm going to leave off for episode 1 of What Remains of Edith Finch.
But wait, we just found a strange room. Hey. Well,
You're
okay.
just going to have to wait until part 2, like everyone else. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this first part of What Remains of Edith Finch. Let us know down in the comments how you're liking the series so far. And we will be posting more of it. Thank you for joining us here today. And as usual, everyone have a good day.